unbeaten fighters and major performers. I can't tell you how excited I am about this.
And just in the meantime, Adam, before I cross you, I'll tell you what, I've taken more Scott,
how are you?
Good. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
You've got 2 minutes to speak.
2 minutes, sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Joe Goosen. When you boxing IFL. Oh,
That's all right.
it's all go. Is that right?
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
When you boxing IFL TV, MTK Global. How do you feel?
If you move that camera, I can see. Oh, thank you, Robert. I'll see you. Oh, yeah, we'll be seeing each other again for sure.
Triumphant win for Khan. Talk me through it.
You know, I'm having a hard time hearing you because you got the camera and I can't see your
Sorry.
mouth. There we go.
Triumphant win for Khan.
Yes.
Talk me through it.
Well, you know, look, you never know what you're going to get. I mean, we did prepare for the hardest 12 rounds we could imagine. We sparred, you know, a numerous amount of rounds. In fact, we hit the 12 round mark 3 different times, usually against 3 or 4 different sparring partners. So close that door, John. So the bottom line is that, you know, we prepared for a 12 round fight. But like I told Amir, you know, ahead in the locker room, I said, look, we're looking just to put the bat on the ball, as we'd say in baseball and back in the States. Just put the bat on the ball. I said, if you see some opening, some huge gaping hole in the first round, well, of course you're going to take it. He must have spotted it, and he jumped in with a beautiful right hand off a jab and really clipped him. And then he really got him. He was still hurt, GRECO, from that first knockdown. And when Amir jumped on him with that speed and power, and believe me, we've been working on his power and his punch selection, and he wouldn't have been that accurate, and I would say his timing was so good because of his preparation ahead of time. You know, and nobody's done this to GRECO. I mean, Sean Mitchell went the distance with him, the welterweight champ. Errol Spence took him 4 or 5 rounds to get him out. It was not an easy job. So for Amir to knock this kid out in 1 round, and plus you got to remember, he hired Fernando Vargas, one of the great welterweights of all time, to train him for this fight. And they boasted about how they had 160 rounds of sparring, how they had a full 8-week camp for the first time. He had plenty of preparation. So I got to tell you, you know, for me, Amir beat a GRECO that was at his best. So that speaks volumes to me.
Yeah, because people were possibly expecting, you know, ring rust, it taking Khan a while to get into it, perhaps going into the later rounds.
Yeah, I heard all that, but that's nonsense. I mean, there is a little truth to it. I won't say it's nonsense. Yeah. It can happen, it has to happen, I've seen it. But not with a special athlete, not with a special guy. This is a special guy. He's a guy who won a silver medal at 17 years old, literally beating up grown men in the Olympics. You know, that's at 17. He won his first title at 22. He's a 3-time world champion. You know, he on average, he's fought guys from 2007 till now. The average win-loss rate is 92% win. Those are the type of guys he's going after. He's beaten the greatest fighters, Barrera, Zab Judah. I could go down the list. He's in a different league. And so, no, maybe you're a little below that star status, but he's a star, and those guys can do anything, given the right training.
What do you think about the possible Kell Brook fight and a 150 sort of catchweight that he's going on about?
Well, you know, we were just at 150, so, you know, it's not so much the catchweight, because you saw he's capable of knocking out legitimate, you know, guys at that weight. That being said, well, you know, I'm going to leave the matchmaking to Eddie and his organization, which, by the way, have been tremendous. Really, first-class accommodations. Everything was right on time. So Eddie Hearn and his organization are just tremendous, and I can't thank them enough.
When would you like to see Khan out next, ideally? Let him have a rest, and then
Pardon?
When would you like to see Khan out next?
Well, I'd like to see him, you know, get a little rest, and which he deserves, very little, and get him back into camp right away, because, you know, the clock's ticking, and you know, you're always going to be better. You're always going to be better when you get back in the ring quickly. You don't want a lot of time in between, so the sooner the better.
Joe Goosen, I'll let you go. Thank you for speaking to Winnie Boxing and IFL TV.
My pleasure.
I appreciate it, and congratulations.
Thank you so much, and hope to see you again. And thank you, England. You guys were tremendous, I have to tell you. One of the great crowds of all time.
And I'll speak slower because of my accent. I apologize.
No. I thought I apologize for my accent.
No, not at all.
I know it's very thick and hard to understand.
Congratulations. Thank you.
3 rounds, 3 minutes, 3 fights.
unbeaten fighters and major performers. I can't tell you how excited I am about this.